What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while, but here we are with a new video, and I'm calling this video, and again, it's all opinionated. 6 steps of how to keep having a stronger relationship, or just building a stronger relationship. However you want to look at it. If you have any suggestions, anything you want to add, definitely leave them down in the comments. Subscribe if you're new, leave a like, all that. But yeah, I wrote them down. I was doing this last night. I was just in the zone yesterday, just thinking of different things to talk about. So let's just get to it. Like I said, it's 6 steps of how to have a continual, stronger relationship, how to keep developing that relationship better and better, or just steps that you could take to strengthen your relationship. So the first one I got is physical contact. And it's not just talking, just sexual. It doesn't have to all be sexual. It could be a hug, holding hands, cuddling, things of that nature, because what happens is when you give physical contact, and when you do physical contact with your partner or whoever you're with, you're lowering your guard, and you being able to lower your guard for somebody is a step in the right path. I understand that some people may have been hurt in the past. Some people have like a story where they had their guard up, and I'm like, this next person ain't gonna hurt me. This person I'm with is not gonna hurt me. And I'm like that. That's how I was when I stepped into a new relationship. I was like, this person's not gonna hurt me. I'm gonna keep my guard up way up high. And when I feel threatened or, any confrontation moving along, I become so defensive, whether it be I did something or not, and that's wrong. So again, when I bring these things up, it's not that, I have a perfect relationship or this and that and that. No, everybody deals with relationship problems. No relationship is perfect, and you can't get perfect, but you can get close to it by working hard. So yeah, physical contact, that's a big one. You should be able to lower your guard with whoever you're with. It shouldn't be like that. You both should be vulnerable to one another. So you both know that all the feelings there are not only mutual, but they're for real and they're strong. The next one, which I think out of all of them is like top 2 best one that you could think of, or like the one I like the most, and it's called open communication. So again, when you're in a relationship, you're both not gonna have everything the same 100% down to the line. It's just not gonna happen, not at all. So with that being said, you should both be able to feel that you can speak freely, that you shouldn't be there like, I don't want to say this because they might look at that. I don't want to say this because they might feel some type of way. No, you should be able to speak freely no matter what the situation is. No matter what issue is at hand, you should be able to speak freely on the subject, not tell yourself, look, I'm not going to say this and I'm going to just bottle it up because I don't want to make them feel bad. No, because what ends up happening is you're lowering yourself, and you're just going to bottle it up. And what's going to happen is you're going to continually bottle up problems, bottle up situations that you want to bring up, but you don't, because you don't want them to feel bad. You're just going to end up beating yourself up and making yourself feel bad. So it shouldn't be like that. When you're with somebody, you should feel like you're with your best friend. And if you got with your best friend, then it should be amazing. Your relationship communication level should be like top notch. And that's why I can't stress this enough. Communication is the way to go. 100%. Next, I got humor. Being able to laugh together, not only does it help break tension when there is tension, but you feel a little bit closer. You feel a bond build because you're both laughing at something. And let's say you're laughing at a comedy show, you're laughing at something that you both found funny together, and it doesn't have to be like, that person found it funny, so I found it funny. No, as long as you both can do it, it's lit, because you're gonna build that special bond together, and it can help you lower your vulnerability, which is lit. Next, I know I'm going a little fast. I don't want this video to be that long. Next one is emotional bonding. So emotional bonding was good with that. It can help build trust and certainty for one another that you're gonna be there for them and they're gonna be there for you. Um, you know, Simple questions like, how can I say, like, how was your day? You know, show them that you care. Give them feelings of care, love, all of this. Uh, what else? Like, be there for one another. No matter what happens, be there. Show them that you care. I could be wrong, but I think the word is be empathetic. Show empathy. But yeah, I don't have much on that one. Next one, which I think is another one that's really good. Like I said, top three. Making up after an argument. No matter how small or how big a problem is or a situation that arises between the couple, it should never be like, damn, it's done. That's it. Because you're making it into a joke. Don't make your relationship into a joke, because then you're gonna start taking one another for granted. Excuse me. What you should do, instead of going back and forth, take a moment to just take a deep breath, and learn how to come to an agreement together. I understand that not all the time you're going to see eye to eye, especially if you're with a person that has major differences. Like if you have a lot of differences, I understand that you'll never see eye to eye, but try to come to a compromise. Like, let's say said person don't like video games, for example, and you do, but you're trying to find an in between. I don't know the best in between. I'm tripping. I haven't lived through it like that. I do have my own differences, but you need to learn to make it work. Sometimes it ain't gonna be all there. The answers ain't gonna be all there. So just learn to make it work. The best thing for that is stop being stubborn. That is a big problem in a lot of relationships and a lot of couples. Being stubborn is the worst. Like, why? I've seen so many couples fight to be right. It's okay to be wrong. It's okay to admit that you messed up. It's okay to be like, I'm in the wrong. I'm sorry. And I know some of the guys, majority of the time is the guy that always feels like, that's a sign of weakness. And it's not, because it's okay to be wrong. You're not always right. There's going to be times where you fight and it's your fault, but you're going to sit there and really argue like, nah, it's you did it, da 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 da. No, it's okay to be wrong. Not saying continually do it, but just understand that when you're wrong, and it's fine. You apologizing, you admitting that you're wrong is going to go a long way. It's going to help you build something stronger with your partner, because they're going to be like, wow, this person can take accountability. This person is admitting that they're wrong and they're apologizing. Not only is that going to end the argument, but you're going to find a resolution and you're going to come closer because you're both going to do it together. That's why, I say just don't fight. You fight. You say you care for a person, but you're going to fight. And again, I'm not saying that you'll never not fight. Fights happen. It's what happens in a relationship. That is relationships for you, But it's up to you and your partner to where that fight goes, the level of where that fight goes. Why do you want to fight over the smallest thing, like you didn't throw out the trash? You're going to fight over that, and it's going to lead to like back and forth, and you might say something you don't mean, and then they might say something you don't mean, and it's like, why are you getting that far? If you were told to take out the garbage, or even if you had common decency or just showing any type of care to your partner, throw out the garbage. What was so hard about that? Why are you gonna fight over that? That's an avoidable problem. Just take the garbage and throw it out. Simple. The last one I have is, do not take your partner for granted, which I believe is number one. We have all done it, whether it be intentional, unintentional, without knowing, and this is a big one. I have done this, and, you learn, to be honest, some of these steps that I bring up, I wish I knew back then. like in my teens, you know, it would change the landscape of how I grew up. You know, I didn't have nobody teach me this. You know, not many people gonna be like, Google how to have successful relationship. It ain't gonna happen. You know, you try to learn, you deal with it day by day basis. Most people deal with it day by day basis. You know, I believe if you have something good, it shouldn't end. You shouldn't have to throw it away. But it does. Always remind your partner their worth. You know, whether you tell them like, hey, I appreciate you for everything you do, all that hard work you did, you know. And here's a big one. Here's a big one. And, you know, a lot of people will be like, you know, I'm wrong for this, but sometimes in life, you know, it may be you or it may be your partner that has like a bad timing or goes through a rough patch, and it sometimes is long. And you know, and like I said, don't take your partner for granted. And like I said, I've done it. You know, being dumb doesn't help this at all. But sometimes the person you're with, your partner, whoever, whatever it is, you know, they look out for you for a long period of time. And, you know, you can't get comfortable. That's the right word. Do not get comfortable when you're with your partner, when they're looking out for you. Let's say you lost your job and your partner's looking out for you. Don't get comfortable. You know, you don't want to, especially if you're a guy, you don't want to be a bum. You don't want to wake up every morning and be like, yo, what's good, fellas? What you want to do? But your girl's busting her ass to pay bills and stuff. No, get up and go do something. You know? And I know I say this and, you know, I went through it again. It's not like, I'm not going to hide it. You know, I wasn't a man. I was a punk. But I learned, you know. That's why everything I do now, I don't ask nobody for nothing. And I won't ever become less of a man to nobody ever again. So always show them appreciation, be grateful for what they have done, what they do for you, you know, and same in return. Try to reciprocate that. You know, if they do something nice for you, it's not mandatory to do something nice, but just show them like you appreciate that. A simple thank you goes really far. And if you are with somebody and you really believe that's something that you believe is worth fighting for and really, really like very bonding for one another, don't let it go. Fight. No matter what. And it's gonna hurt, but fight, because you never know. You definitely don't know. A lot of things in life will not play out the way you want. Trust. I know. Another thing is always be there for whoever you're with, no matter what. Good day, bad days, ugly days. Doesn't matter. You cannot just be there for your partner when everything's just good, because you won't go far. When bad days come, that's when you both need each other more. Trust. So those are everything that I have. You know, it'd be cool if y'all like it and it helps y'all. Like I said, just drop a like, comment, sub, whatever the case. Message me if you have any ideas, suggestions. For the people asking about the chapter series, I don't know. I have taken a break. I tried recording a video. It didn't work to my favor. I didn't like it. I've been really in my thoughts for a lot of different things. So here we go. I hope you like this video, and I know it's a little long. I'm sorry. But again, like, comment, sub, and until next time, have a good one.